I told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat light. I showed them the aces. No need for the brace. We tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on. Blur the faces. Nike replacements. Burn the aces. Bought a new rollie. I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here. I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot. Tell her come here. Telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smell it from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just
I put my all in
fly.
it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a on, call a mortician, coming back like Jordan. I'm 4/5 in this ambition, cooking in the kitchen, in the pot missing, in the shop mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing, pulling off the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The streets of Denver are filled with excitement tonight as we get ready for action. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ 3-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Well, very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters, and it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing, and competition for minutes makes a team better.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. And it's the Bulldozer in at the small forward position. And for the Nuggets, and it's the Eraser in at the 5, down low. Tip-off goes to Denver. Here's the kid. Wide open look. That went off the back iron and out. Pass to the dude. Here's the Bulldozer. Here's Insanity. Tipped. Here's the kid. And it's rebounded by the Bulldozer. Here's the dude. Pass to the bulldozer. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's the eraser. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Battiswan. There's the steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Rainman. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Here's the dude. Here's the franchise. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Well, there we go. Finally, they make one. Maybe that'll get them going.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's the kid. Down low. Here's the eraser. Lays it up and banks it in.
And off the schneid here. 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to the franchise. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hits the three-pointer.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's the kid. Here's D. Fires for 3. Battiswan with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right wing. Pass to the franchise. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
The kid's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pass to the dude. Here's Insanity. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the dude. Misses the 3. Here's D. And another miss by Denver. Milwaukee has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Pass to Insanity. Here's the 3. Rainman grabs the board. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's the kid. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's D. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's the bulldozer. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. There's the 3. Buries it from 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Pass to D. Shot from the wing. He can't get that one to fall.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The bulldozer can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail. Here's the kid. Here's the eraser. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And it's Rain Man in at the power forward position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's the franchise. 6 to shoot. From 10 feet away. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Black Hole. They get the rebound. D gets the bucket.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Primetime. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. From deep, it's tipped. Here's Rain Man driving inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Baddest One. To the paint. Here's the franchise. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. He's got 6.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And he lobs it up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the middle. And that one's good. Magician.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pass to D. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Drops in the 3. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
And the Nuggets call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Rayman. Here's Black Hole. The 3 is up. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Launches it. Easy breezy. Shot is good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to the franchise. Here's Baddest One. Jacks up a 3. Mr. Fundamental shot is good. 5 points in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Black Hole. From behind the arc. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's D. Sinks it from distance. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Magician. Here's the franchise. Rebounded by Lights Out. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jay. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Denver.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to the franchise. 24 seconds left in the first half. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's the kid. Here's Jay. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the field. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And Shaq, what do you think about Milwaukee?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their numbers come. It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Bucks trail. Kicking off the second half. Here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. And it's the bulldozer in at the 3, the small forward. To the left wing. Pass to Insanity. Here's Baddest one. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
From deep three-point range. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's D. He's got 10. And that one's good. Jay. Give him 8 points now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's the dude. Pass to the franchise. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
And that one's good. The eraser.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Insanity. Fires in the triple.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Here's the kid. Out to the right wing. Here's D. And another three for Denver.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's the franchise. He's got 10. To the inside, the dude. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Denver calls timeout.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Both teams will make substitutions. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Inside, here's Black Hole. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's primetime. The kid with a rebound. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And again, Denver no good. Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's the dude. Pass to Magician. Here's primetime. Shot clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 2-point Denver lead. Denver has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. A minute and a half left to play in the third quarter. Here's the eraser. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to primetime. Here's Magician. Here's Baddest One. Here's Magician. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 59 seconds left in the third. Pass to Lights Out. Here's the kid. Let's go with a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Bucks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's the bulldozer. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. 5 on the clock. The three ball. That shot, no good. Denver's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Black Hole. From deep. There's the kid. Parries it down low. 5 points in the game.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them.
Points. It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And it's Jay in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Easy Breezy. Pass to Jay. Here's Easy Breezy. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight it's working.
Good on the second one. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
A nice shot by the kid.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Nuggets shooting it well at 59%. Pass to Jay. Here's D. Here's the eraser. And another 3 for Denver.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Driving in, Mr. Fundamentals. Second shot opportunity. Here's the kid. Lets a three fly, and the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to the franchise. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the franchise. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Pass to Jay. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's D. Here's Jay. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Bucks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Down low. Mr. Fundamental shot is good.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to D. Here's Jay. Here's lights out. Yep, that one goes.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Timeout. Called Milwaukee. They trail by 16. 1:52 left in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Cuts off the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Denver has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Pass to Jay. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Clock at 6. From the wing, he hits the back iron and sinks it.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's the bulldozer. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Insanity gets the bucket.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
2 points. That one goes.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Pass to Jay. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
No good on that one. So both teams making some changes here. So he comes up empty at the line.
Yeah, and all the Greek gods can't be perfect, right, B.A.? I mean, Giannis, one of the few weaknesses in his game is getting to the free throw line and knocking those down consistently.
Here's the kid. Here's Easy Breezy. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Black Hole. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire
Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kind of straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition. What a competition. I've been searching lately. I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see it. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tell, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Our setting today is just at the end of that block. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Be out there with Big Smooth. Then it's Reed. Then it's Jordan. And it's Boomer in at the 1. And for Cleveland, we've got the Monster, Mr. Clutch out there with DJ. Then there's Hayes. And it's Cool Hands in at the 3 slot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop. Here we go.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Here is Boomer. Pass to Big Smooth. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here's Cool Hands. Reed covering. Cool Hands passes to DJ. Here's Mr. Clutch. The pass to Cool Hands. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the Monster. Got a hand on it. Jordan kicks to Reed. Pass to Boomer. Pulls up on the elbow. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's DJ. Here's Cool Hands. Here's Mr. Clutch. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Reed. Here's Big Smooth, covered by Hayes. Big Smooth, the pass to Reed. Here is Boomer. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the paint. Here's the Monster. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Boomer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
No good on the second free throw. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Jordan. Here's Big Smooth. Shot from 12. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there's no real contest.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the pass to Cool Hands. Hits the three-point bomb.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Boomer the pass to Big Smooth. And the foul on the Monster. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
A different look now for Cleveland. Sanchez, he's checked in for the Monster. The Monster comes in for Cool Hands, and Melo's subbed in for DJ. Chicago also making some changes. Tiny, he's checked in for Reed, and Money subbed in for Boomer. Here's the Monster. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Here's the Monster. There's the triple. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Got a piece of it. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
The kid, he's checked in for Pete. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Sanchez. There's Mr. Clutch. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Outside Jordan. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects in the foul line jumper. Mr. Clutch has got 6.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
.43 seconds left to play in the first. No good on the quick 3. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The pass to Sanchez. Hayes with it. He's against Jordan. Hayes, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Passes it to Tyler. Here's Money. Pass to Tyler. There's the 3. He can't get it to go. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Bulls up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So for Chicago right now, Big Smooth out there with the kid. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Tiny. And it's Money in at the point. Now here's Jordan. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Money. It's deflected. Here's the monster. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. From about 16, offensive rebound. Chicago leading. Here's Money. Driving the lane. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Money's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Outside for Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the kid. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
For the Cavaliers, the Monsters checked in for Miracle Man. Cool Hands comes in for the Monster. And DJ subbed in for Mr. Clutch. Chicago also making some changes. P, he's checked in for the Kid. Reed comes in for Tiny. And it's Boomer in for Money. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Cool Hands. Kicks it to Melo. Launches a three.
And as a team, they're only shooting around 36%. They need to start finding some better looks.
Now, here is Reed. Over Hayes. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. P's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
DJ passes to Melo. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from DJ.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
Boomer the pass to Big Smooth. Shot from the top of the key. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And there's the pass to Cool Hands. Now Hayes. Pass to DJ. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Big Smooth got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here is DJ. Passes to Cool Hands. Melo with it. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Pass to Cool Hands. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 8. Right side, Jordan. There's the pass to Big Smooth. Here is Boomer. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by Hayes. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. The Monster passes to DJ. Passes it to the Monster. Now Melo. Pulls up. High post. Chicago grabs the miss. Big Smooth got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jordan. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Assist goes to.
There's 10 seconds left here in the second. Over to the left wing. Releases from 15. It's deflected, and so it's Chicago. With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
they're just playing hard, rotating.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago.
And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead.
And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this point.
Looking at Cleveland, Jack, your thoughts?
Well, their poor rebounding is really hurting. It hasn't killed them on the scoreboard yet, but they need to pick it up. This is a game they can win. If they come out hustling in the second half, they can win.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from P in this one.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they funnel people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Mr. Clutch out there with DJ. Then there's the Monster. Then there's Hayes. And it's Cool Hands in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Jordan. Pass to P. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. P's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's DJ. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Boomer. That one wide left. Well, Cleveland shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Cool Hands passes to DJ. Pass to Hayes. Here's Cool Hands. Reed covering. Here's Cool Hands. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 8. To the wing right side. Here is Boomer. Back to Reed. Yep, that one goes.
Timeout, timeout. And Matador defense. That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Sanchez, he's checked in for Hayes. And the Monsters subbed in for Cool Hands. Tiny, he's checked in for Chicago. Now the pass to Big Smooth. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Boomer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Boomer's got 6.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
DJ passes to Mr. Clutch. Down low. Unloads from 9. Got a piece of it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's DJ. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Bulls lead by 13.
This is the shot you want to get him an open. Look from range.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Jordan. And the call will go against Boone. That is his first foul of the game. Melo's checked in for the Cavaliers. Money's checked in for the Bulls. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Cleveland moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Mr. Clutch. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Money. From the arc. No good that time. 1:14 left in the third. Here's Mr. Clutch. The teardrop falls in. Mr. Clutch has got 12 points in the game. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Tiny. Here's Big Smooth. He's got 6. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Melo. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Money. The pass to Big Smooth. Takes the turnaround J. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mr. Clutch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The monster passes to Melo. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Tiny. Hits it from three-point range. Tiny's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. And so it's Chicago with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, we've got Boomer. Get out there with P, and there's Money. And it's Reed in at the small forward. Here's Cool Hands. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Here's the monster. Hayes the pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's the dish to DJ. And the 3 off target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Now flying high and... throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Mr. Clutch. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now the pass to Money with the shot. Can't nail the jump. The Cavaliers trail by 14. The monster passes to DJ. Here's Mr. Clutch. Reed covering. Here's Mr. Clutch. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Here's Money. Pass to Reed. And a miss there on the triple.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Passes it to Cool Hands. Dishes to DJ. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Bulls leading by 12. Shoots. And again, Chicago. No good. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to Mr. Clutch. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, P.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. The Cavaliers trail by 10.
2 minutes.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Hayes dishes to DJ. And the pass to Mr. Clutch. Poked away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. That one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 12.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 12. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Now here's DJ. He's tightly guarded. Shoots from 12. Jordan with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 12. Boomer the pass to Big Smooth. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 7 points for Jordan. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Now, here's DJ. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Hayes. Passes it to Cool Hands. From outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bulls.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Pete. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Pass to Cool Hands. He kicks it to DJ. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Okay. I gotta thank my for giving her dead life. And doing the she did. Thank you, ma.